Oh, just before I put the bumper back on, I got a new light, fog light. This was off an MGZR, and that's the old one. I was going to try and repair it, but it's just beyond. And this was £15, and it looks practically new, since it's off a car. It's obviously not used that much, and I think the date code on it is 03. I think you can just about make it out. So it'd be the first thing on the car that's not a 54 or 04 year. Right, there we go. We're going to put that on anyway. Right, just going to show this lovely an assortment of things I brought. Ta-da! Trim tool. Look at all those. All the clips that are broken on the car. There's loads of them in there. I think it's like 800. Assortment. Amazon. It's about £8 with Prime. And that's to get the clips off. That's to get, well, yeah, I know it's Chinese and these probably won't last 5 minutes, but hey, nor do the Rover ones. But there's loads in there. These are the ones I wanted for putting the side trim back on and the skirts on the bottom. So I'm going to go and stick some of these in where they're missing now. But I just wanted to show you these. So it's like £8. I'll put a link in the description. It comes with a trim tool. So I was after a trim tool in the first place, really, but the fact that it came with these was even a better buy. Right, so I have sprayed it black. I didn't use the correct paint because you're not going to see any of this, but that's the repair. It's primered black paint because that's what I had in the cupboard, and then I've put some undercoat under it, undersill that I had left over from a Mini, and that's going to go like that.
Is it all dried?
It is, buddy.
All the paint?
Oh, no, it's not dry, sweetie. There we go. Right, hopefully next time it'll be assembled. We have the new pumps. So I'm just about to bend this back and then reassemble on the car. In. The front wipers work, as you can see by the wet, but the back doesn't. Though it is pumping, and I've swapped around, and if you turn the back on, it pumps the front, so the pump's working, the wiring's working. Right, so even though the pumps are working, the back one doesn't, so I'm guessing it's probably blocked. So we go with that so far. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't work. I can certainly fix it later, but they definitely work, the pumps. And as I said, I've checked them, put that and that and that. So when you operate the back, it operates the front, so the pump is working, and I'm guessing it's the tube to the back that isn't. Right, so I'm going to put the rest on and hopefully line that back up. Right, I've sprayed the bumper and I'm giving up. This textured stuff comes out far too clumpy. And I've changed 2 spray nozzles and it's just shite. It's really uneven. If you look down here, look, I just can't get it to go even. Almost so bad if it was a colour coded bumper, but it's not, so that's where I've sanded down, and it was just so clumpy here, so I've had to strip it back to get rid of the clumps because it was just too thick. And it's literally just coming off anyway. I'm guessing obviously if I let it dry along it would stay, but I actually did down here before and that's come off. So I'm going to buy a new bumper. I just can't be bothered. So that's that one. Right, so I just bought that bumper. $39.95. And lovely, it comes with fog lights. So thanks to myself for buying fog lights when I didn't need them. Never mind. Anyway, there you go. Right, so as you saw in the little video then, I ended up at Midland's Car Breakers, or Midland Car Breakers, and the bumper is in the back of my BMW. Thankfully I've got a 5 Series, so it actually fitted in here, and used face masks come in handy, though I do think I have scratched some of my seat, but yeah, it got in the car fine, so I'm going to go and take it out and show you what it looks like. This is it. Annoyingly, I've just paid £20 for that with postage, and this bumper comes with fog lights, indicators, lower splitter thing, or well, not that it's any good to us, 3 number plate, a Rover badge, and there's no marks on it, no bend. So thankfully they just ripped that, well, the bloke said he cut a bit of the wing off so he didn't wreck it, which was nice of him. And then what else? So we've lost the bend there, so that's good. So not only have we got a new bumper, but we've lost the bend, so I ain't gonna worry about that. Perfect corner. And there. And going on the inside, spotlights both sides, how cool. So we're back in business. That 05 must have had some rusty bits. I'm going to have a check on the MOT history, see if this car has been scrapped. I bet it has, it's got to be. But there's the old one. Looks alright from a distance. It's got all the same stickerage as that one, even though I've covered it up, but on that sticker, so it's all original. And this bumper is either 6 months or a year new. Well, probably 6 months, as it's 5405. So I'm just going to take the lower bit off and put this straight back on. So I'm happy with that. So this was £39 and 95p. And it's from a company called Midland Breakers in Bilston, Wolverhampton. So it wasn't a far trek for me. So it's complete, and if you've got a mess, just put it straight on. Right, there we go. Right, next time you see it, be on the car. Oh, obviously minus that, I'll keep that plate on it for now. Don't have to worry about taking it off then. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's get this bumper on. Ta-da! And the bumper is on. That's the next bit. So it all lined up. Well, there's a little bit of gappage, but I've feckled and messed with it, and to the point where it's boring me. Right, I put the old trim back on. I put some thinners on it, paint thinners, and got rid of the overspray off it. And all that's damaged on it is that bit there, a little bit there, and that bit. Come back, camera. These are less unsightly than the paint, so I will touch them up. Or leave them as they are. I mean, most of the time you're looking downwards, so it's not too bad. As you can see that. Well, perhaps you can see that little bit. Obviously that number plate is not the one for the car, so that car is scrapped now. I've lifted the bonnet up as much as I can, and we still have a little bit of a gap there, but I might be able to adjust the headlights, but they seem fine. I mean, it is that. I probably could push them forward. There is a bit of a gap, but this bumper is sitting on its brackets, etc., so there's no reason why it needs to be moved anymore. I've lined all the brackets up, and then there was that little bend in there, so I've managed to I think at some point obviously the moulding's broke. Let me see, not the moulding, the clip, so I might take that off in a minute and try and get the moulding out, like that one down there, as I've got all those clips. That's the front on. It lines up and all the bulbs work and the lights, so that's good. Right, I'm going to get onto that. Apologies for the wind, but you know, it's always got to be windy when you want to film. Right, I'm guessing I just pull through. There's a little metal clip there. Ooh, that's a lovely clip. Very rusty. Is that it? I suppose that would be better, like that. That gets to it. Right, let's get these old tatty clips off then. Feels like I'm scratching the death out of the car. It's such a lovely tool. Apologies for the wind, it's just suddenly picked up. So that is it. So the previous one were these. Them. Focus. That's it. Those are the previous ones. So we got these types now, which is a push in. Let's see how we get on with those. Hopefully, once they're in, they sit nicely, and that trim picks it up. It's all that dirt and dust there is extra weight. Oh no! That's what I wasn't hoping it was going to do. Oh dear. Thought there'd be something holding that underneath a bit better than that. Oh, that'll do. Oh no, I can see where the clips are. Have we got some more clips? No. Unless they've... Oh, hang on, there's one. What's a lovely clip? Ah, there's two. Tap along. No, don't do that. My cheap Chinese clips broke. It's a good job we have a million more. And then one there. And then that is it. It's a big ass gap in it, that. No, nothing on the end. So God, that was easy to pull off. Right, seeing as that one's only broke there, I'm just going to replace that one. I did all of them on the other side because they were all bloody broke, practically. Lovely, that's it. Break my eyes. God, you know. If ever that was going to be an option, silicone. Explains why there's that bit of trim's a bit crap there, because obviously they've knocked it, and some of the there's a bit of a dent there, not much of a dent, but a bit of a dent. Right, okay. Is there anything behind there? Obviously this lasted. A bit dusty. A bit too dramatic. Right, all these clips are good. Oh no, there's one broke. Oh, that one's a bit loose as well. Ow. Not looking too bad. Don't all fall out. Got the other types in there, have they? Right, so if I remember rightly, we need to put that one in there like that. Which is, why is it so far? That sucks. That's the way they look. Not a very good fitment there. Of half of Rover, I must say. God, that is shite, isn't it? Well, there we go. They're on at least. It's better than a bit of glue hanging it on. And right, let's have a look at that side. Right, let me pause you and I'll come back. Right, I wasn't actually going to bother pulling this trim off, but it just looks so unsightly. It's even worse down here. You can see all the crap. Obviously the clips have broke along the way, which is what you can see, and then they've just siliconed it. Right, siliconing itself is alright to use, but you need to put the clips back in as well. Ugh, God. So we have broke. There's some clips missing, one in there, one in there. State of that. I'm just about to reapply the trim, but you can see why I wanted to take it off and just have a look at it. I mean, come back camera, hang on. Look at that. I've done the trim. It's a little bit sticking out. A bit there, but I can't find anything else to stick it in there. I put that on there. I put 2 screws under the skirt, under the bottom, which are not the best looking screws in the world, but you won't see them there. Shut that up. And I've just done that bit there. Yes, it does look a bit off, but once you put some of that stuff on like we did here, it will bring the colour back. Takes away the scratch mark anyway. That's about it really. What else have I done? I'll just spray it down. I just realised I picked up the wrong paint. Should have been chrome. I put a slate on it. Never mind, I'll wipe it off and put something else on it. I'm just drying it actually. I got rid of the paint marks there from before with some thinners. That's awful. That's it really. There's a bit of a scratch there, but I should get that out. What else have we got? That's about it really. The trim's on. It all fits nicely. That's it. If anybody wants one of them, that colour, let me know. Or just chuck it out. Some scratches on here, some storage, but I'm going to give it a good polish. I need to touch that up. I actually did that myself. And obviously we've seen the front. The only thing I'm going to do now is get this off here. It's awful. Whoever painted that has just done the most vilest job ever. It's just no need for that. It just makes it look worse. I'd rather have a scratch. At least the scratch looks uniform. And then that. I think I did that from when it was part by the wall, but that will all come out. There was a bit of cack in there, but I'm not going to bother with that. I have to stop somewhere. That's about it really. All the engine's running obviously because I'm trying to dry the exhaust to get the bit of crappy paint off I did. I don't know if no one noticed before, I did mention it, but there's a bit of a dent there. You can see it. I have pulled it out a slight bit, but it's not the best. But you know, that's the only dent on it, obviously apart from the crash. that's it really. Just trying to think what to suggest. I think that's it. Let's take some pictures. And that's it. So next time you see the beast, I'm going to polish the hell out of it, clean the inside, and then use it. Saturday today, which is 19th September, so hopefully by tomorrow it's going to be looking beautiful, and you would have seen this video at some point. Anyway, thank you, bye bye.